I know you probably heard this many times. Don't take CompTIA certifications. CompTIA certifications is trash. All of that crazy stuff. Listen, if you're brand new to information technology, cybersecurity, networking, everything that you can do to learn is worth it. You are brand new, you do not know anything, okay? Especially if you're someone that you got into this field in your 20s, 30s. You just need to learn. You just need to learn. And I will tell you, right? My CompTIA A plus helped me land my job because all the questions they asked, or at least 90% of the questions they asked, I was able to answer it because I did the CompTIA A plus. Then there was some questions they asked that the reason I was able to answer it was because of the Network Plus. Guys, do not let people fool your head up into thinking that these certifications are not worth it. Okay? I'm not saying that you need to get every single CompTIA certification. This message is mostly for people who are just starting out. If you're not just starting out, you've been messing with computers all your life, you've been doing this, and you know a lot, of course, CompTIA certifications do not make any sense for you because you're supposed to be advanced. You're supposed to be in this field, right? But think about this, right? The CISSP is like the gold standard, right? Certification for cybersecurity, right? But what people are not telling you is for you to actually get that certification, you need 5 years of actual real world experience. Now that gets even more crazy because I know you're thinking, oh, labs. No, you need actual work experience and you have to prove it to them. You have to prove it to them that you actually got the work experience, okay? And they count internships and stuff like that, but you have to actually get that hands-on real world work experience to even get the certification after you pass the test. So you already passed the test and then they telling you you can't get this certification until you prove your 5 years of hands-on experience. Which beginner is going to have 5 years of hands-on experience? Okay? Which beginner? Which person who is transitioning from whatever field it was in into this field, IT, networking, cybersecurity, and they have 5 years experience. And then in these times, especially in 2025, and I know it's going to get worse and worse, when you apply for a job, even the entry level roles are asking for a whole lot of experience. So think about this. The entry level roles are not trying to hire entry level people because they don't have 3-4 years experience, right? So where are these people going to get the experience? And this is my main thing for everyone, guys, everyone. If you're brand new to IT, do not mind people when they're telling you, oh, CompTIA is this, CompTIA is that. If you realize it's only the people who have a lot more experience than you are saying this. And they should be saying this. They should. All the hard exams out there, they should be able to pass. Right? They should be able to pass. If I'm in this industry for 5-10 years, what am I doing CompTIA certifications for? Unless I'm doing a job and they require it or something, but what am I doing a CompTIA certification? I already passed that level, right? So remember, it's levels to it. It's levels. It's levels. Sometimes people try to skip steps. It's levels to it. If you're brand new to cybersecurity, information technology, networking, whatever, the CompTIA certifications are going to benefit you because you're brand new, you don't know anything, and you need to know. You need to learn. All right? So do not let no one get to your head and make you feel like certifications, this, certifications, that. Listen, in these, people gonna say the same thing about degrees, but you guys gotta remember it's very competitive right now. So every and anything you could do to make sure you stand out, you need to do it. Get a degree, get a certification, get hands on, get everything you could get. So your application could stand out in the hundreds. When you go to apply for a job, guys, right now, I want you guys to go and type in SOC analyst or whatever and look for jobs that's been posted not a week ago, but in the last 24 hours. If you go on LinkedIn right now and you try to find jobs that have been posted in the last 24 hours, right? There's a lot of jobs, and sometimes I'd be like, man, how is this possible? Like sometimes these jobs already have over 100 applicants. Like when you go to where it tells you how much people already applied, it says over 100, and this job just posted. So you got to think about, how am I supposed to compete when this job market seems to be going crazy? Like all these people, you got to start thinking outside the box. Okay, everyone is saying don't get certs. Let me get some certs. Everyone is saying don't get a degree. Let me get a degree. And I'm going to get hands-on, and I'm going to do projects too on my own. If you're trying to be into cybersecurity, you might create an incident response plan on your own and put it in your portfolio, whatever the case may be, right? Don't mind people. They're trying to tell you all these things. Of course, people make videos, whatever. You never want to hate on anyone for making their videos and having their own opinions, right? Everyone should have their own opinion. What I'm telling you is take what you can from what someone's saying and know what to leave out, okay? So listen where they make good points, you taking in, but you got to know where to take the information and make the information your own. Make the information work for you, okay? You're not going to just jump into this field without learning the basics. And for you to learn the basics, you need to find platforms that teach basic learning so you could break down the stuff so you could understand. You understand where I'm coming from? So don't let no one make you think that the CompTIA certifications are not worth it, because remember this, like I tell you, my job, when they asked me the interview questions they asked, I did not find nothing to prepare me for the questions or anything. I went in blind, and I was only able to answer them because I did the A plus and I did the Network plus. I'm telling you. And it was crazy because I was like, man, I wonder where they're getting these questions from, because they felt similar, right? So remember that.